I'm Tahir Davids, also known as Jordan. I'm the Technical Director for NDT Tech Ops.
My name's Renee. I'm the Managing Director for NDT Tech Ops, and I'm a proud Gunditj Mara woman from Victoria. Maybe about 5 years ago, we decided that we wanted to start our own business. I was on maternity leave and my husband was working offshore. He'd built his career in non-destructive testing, and we thought, why not see if that would fit us?
So we use non-destructive testing to find flaws before there's a catastrophic failure. So this is a radiation bay. This is what we use to do radiography. And as you can see, there's some welds on the floor. Yeah, this is the biggest and the most safest bays in the southern hemisphere. These doors are about 400 millimeters thick, so there's multiple layers of plates in this door, and they weigh about 3 tons each. If there's ever a nuclear holocaust, this is where you want to come. So this is the dark room, and that's how we would look at the integrity of the actual weldments itself.
We started out at home, so it was just us two. We didn't realise how difficult it was going to be to break into the market.
We had one client and we were making only like $100 a month after taxes.
So it was a big financial struggle for us, trying to understand who our clients were, what we could offer them. That was a massive challenge for us in the beginning. We'd come to a road where we had 2 options. We decided to sell our car, sell our house, sell everything we had, and pursue our dream. We had a burn that it was going to work, so we just thought, you know what, let's just risk it all.
As soon as we sold it, the next day we got our first contract to fly out. It was some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, I guess.
So knowing that we could do it and it was achievable, a lot of people started to take interest in what we were doing. Roy invited us into oceaneering, and we had a sit down with him, and he talked about the facility that they have in Jandakot here, and they have a lot of space.
So we met NDT Tech Ops several years ago. The reason for that was to provide an opportunity for them to base themselves in a workshop and facilities. A lot of people know how difficult it can be to start up a small business, and to engage in a business such as ours, where it's capital required. You need a lot of physical space, which means you need to outlay a lot of money to start up. And secondly was to provide the opportunity for us to be able to work closely together. So the decision was made to allow NDT Tech Ops to come into our facility and work with us and use our space as a joint operating facility. And by having access to that facility, I believe gave them a springboard, so to speak, to set them up for success. And I believe the more we engage the market and communicate what we're doing, we're starting to see some real interest, and we're starting to see some buying.
We had heard about Supply Nation, and we wanted to get registered with them, and ever since that process, I've actually had a really good relationship with Supply Nation. They're really great here in Perth, the way that they engage with the Aboriginal businesses and what they do have to offer. We met a few people and started getting into a few different trade shows and having a look around and meeting new people and kind of trying to find our place in this industry. And we quickly understood that we were the only Aboriginal business in this space.
And I wanted to change that. I always wanted to see people of different nationalities and colour and bring that whole multiculturalism into the industry.
We managed to create a full-time traineeship, and that was our first employee, and it was an Aboriginal person, and they came in at entry level, and we funded his qualifications.
You had to study for it. A very smart lad, and passed it on first go.
And we'd see some of these new trainees going out to some of our projects and work alongside some very experienced teams. The feedback we got from them was really satisfying. We had these people who were working in a field which was highly specialised. It's a very technical field, certainly not easy to start out by any stretch of the imagination, but done a fantastic job, and that's probably one of the most proudest things we've had.
Like just believing in somebody and seeing how far they can go and what they can achieve from them not even thinking that they can achieve it, and just watching them flourish.
NDT Tech Ops is more than a personal business. I think it's personal to a whole heap of people, and people want to see this business succeed. as much as what we wanted to see succeed.
We registered our business in 2015 and it's now 2020, and we've been able to see a lot of growth, not just from our business but from the people within our business. All of my employees, they all go home to a family that are being inspired as well, and knowing that they can believe in themselves and these things are achievable.
As they grow, they're performing and building a business, they're reinvesting in the community, they're investing in training, they're supporting local communities. They're very passionate about what they do, they enjoy what they do and they're fun to work with.
When you focus it on people and creating change and creating opportunity for people, that's something you want to wake up for. That's definitely the big driver for me and the reason why I do what I do and why I've continued to do what I do.